So, Ruby got a telegram after hearing that TJ was very hurt. He says, I was riding on a Valentine and they picked me up. Waggy, Rami, Jesse, Froggy, and possibly one more. Waggy already had his mind up to shoot me if he found me. I know it. He told me to stand on the ground I've been, try and change his mind about shooting me. I told him he could go F himself. The next thing I remember was waking up in the Valentine medical office. I was shot. 6 bullets, 6 holes. I got hit pretty bad in my stomach. It pierced my intestines and they had to sew me all back together. The bullet bounced around a bit and broke one of my ribs. I actually have it as a souvenir, I guess. I can't eat solid foods for a while and it's going to be a lengthy healing process. I'll be taking time away to get better. If you really need to reach me out, reach out to me, you know how to. Also, while you were gone, they robbed me after I helped one of theirs up for ratting on them to the bastards, which is just a lie. Waggy's crew held up Jesse Gold and thieves while myself, Norman, and Ed were there. There were one more thieves and Alice. The bastards asked us all who was there and I named everyone. I have no reason to lie. I was in their home and they've been more than kind to me. Anyways, when Waggy robbed me, he told me to pick a side. Later that day, I rode an armadillo and saw Waggy and his crew laying in the ground after a shootout with the bastards, and I said, looks like I picked the right side, Waggy. So that's what this is all about. This is when someone comes in with a running tackle. That's amazing, though, guys. From an in-character perspective, that Rami and Jesse decided to do something like that to TJ. What absolute dirtbags. They rode with us. We fought for them. Which, I don't... Your hair... You're so overdramatic. I have very long hair and I'm fine. You're fine. Tie it up or something. Put it in a side braid. That's what I do. So, being that there are no black cats around, and that Waggy clearly thinks that he is able to do that kind of stuff without any repercussion because there have not been black cats around, Ruby is reaching out to the bastards. She went and she found Everett's telegram down on Thieves Landing, and she sent him a telegram today, which I will read to you here. I've already posted the meta chat, but I'll read it to you. So she wrote to him a talk. Everett, you may not know me too well. We've only spoken a few times. I hate reaching out and contacting you like this. I found your telegram post up in Thieves, but I suppose it's better than catching you when you're working. I have a problem that I'm unlikely to be able to solve on my own, especially since the Black Hats have not been around as of late. I'd like to speak to you and the bastards regarding this problem, as it concerns mutual enemies. I'll save the details for later, but I'd like to preface the conversation with that I am absolutely not seeking free or charity help. I am paying and doing so very well. Let me know when you're around, and I'll meet wherever is convenient to you and your group. I'll likely be alone, but I'll let you know if that changes ahead of time. Regards, Ruby Thread. And, he said around. So he said headed eastward to complete some business, and I'll be back towards Thieves once it's concluded. So we are basically just waiting to meet Jesse. All out of hair ties at the moment. They all broke. You can put your hair in a side braid without hair ties. Just take your hair to the side and start braiding it, but don't pull the ends apart. Let the ends get tangled as you braid it. And then when you get near to the end, just it'll kind of want to flip it on itself, grab that little end and flip it through the braid and then pull it into a knot, and it'll hold really well. That's how I do braids all the time. It also looks cool. My dad made me watch a movie with him today, guys. Has any of you seen Damsel on Netflix? Millie Bobby Brown and Robin Wright. Well, this could be an interesting meet. I hope they don't brush you off. I have a feeling they won't. They've been pretty friendly to Ruby, and a lot of it has been probably in times when I'm off stream, so you haven't seen those interactions. But yeah, we'll see. Because I've kind of figured it could go one of two ways. And that is they agree because they hate the Waggles and why not get paid for killing them when they're going to kill them anyways. Or it could be they are dealing with them and they don't want to re-spark conflict. Which is, you know, a possibility. I just worry it ends up a rules thing. It shouldn't be. If I'm paying them to do something, they've fixed some of the weird rules. So that should be fine. It's not like we have a crew of black cats to hunt anyone down. What is my... Okay. As long as Ember isn't also running out with 6 while the bounty hunters are hunting, it should be fine, yeah. And I'm gonna offer them, like, listen, whatever you want. Yeah, that's it. You shouldn't have multiple groups hunting for someone at the same time. Especially if they're coordinating. Like, if you coordinate so that you have multiple groups hunting someone at the same time, that's a problem. You know, obviously it's a little bit different if you just, like, put a generalized bounty out and, you know, first person to bring me this person gets all this money. It seems everyone wanted to take a break at a very unfortunate time. Yeah, that's kind of what's screwing us over here, because we have groups like Waggy who just want a conflict, and he's very, very brave when it's 6 versus 1, you know? Because he had a time where everybody wanted to kill him, and now a lot of people are taking breaks, so he can kind of just do what he wants. Yeah, and it gets into the point where you're logging in and then your character gets attempted murdered because they existed, you know, and annoyed someone. It's very frustrating because it's not like you have the option to do anything, right? It's not like TJ had any actual opportunity to talk his way out of anything. I still have this deputy's gun. Ooh, it's dirty. Yeah, I wonder when you'll get caught as well. I don't know. I'm not really on the law's radar right now because I haven't been around, right? I think maybe 2 or 3 would bother to question you at this point. Yeah, like like Lynn, Bolton, McGregor maybe. Yeah, Vargas. I was about to say, what's that other one? Vargas. Yeah, he'd probably. Vargas is usually pretty good about not, like, you know, if you're just solo crim, he gives you the opportunity to run away, get out of town kind of thing, which is nice. At least that's the feel I get from him. Yeah, I like Vargas. He usually does lean heavy into the "I didn't know you were wanted" stuff. So I think Ruby's been wanted for what, 3 or 4 months? Like, it's actually crazy. I could be mixing up, like, when's the last time we were jailed and stuff. But it's been a while. Send a reply to this. Whoops. Ooh, I like this track. I don't think so, Humble. Maybe? I can't remember. I don't know how wanted I am. But something like that. I hate it when I can't remember stuff like that. Okay.
She's getting a gun pointed at her.
What?
No.
What?
Were you getting a gun pointed at you about 2 minutes ago?
No.
Yeah, I must have someone else. Thank you, miss.
I wonder if that was that group of 6 that wrote out. I'm so sad that no one wanted to play the new guys tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I thought that was gonna be this weekend. I'm just worried everyone's gonna stop playing them. I just want to play with my friends, man. I'm so sick of soloing. Oh, what I was trying to tell you guys when I was so rudely interrupted was I had a little meltdown because, well, last night I was here in my room and I heard this I felt something. I felt some big bump. And I was like, that's really strange. And my dogs ran over to the closet and barked at it. And I told them to shut up, but I had headphones on, so I just kind of heard something thump and felt something heavy fall. And I looked over and I couldn't see anything. I thought, oh, maybe they knocked over a shooting plate or something like that, just a big steel plate, but no, they hadn't. So that was weird. And then I went to go open up my closet this morning and found that the entire rack of clothes, it just like the bar bent and it just collapsed. My closet collapsed. So that's what I heard. My whole closet collapsed. And I was just up here trying to... I wanted to spring clean and take things out and get rid of it. And I'm just like, now it's a mess. I can't even lift this thing. There's so many clothes on it. You can find a way to give someone Emerald's Perma to build them up. Yeah, but that requires playing her. You know? That's always the problem with characters that you stop playing and stuff. I'd have to play her until someone wanted to kill her. Hope the breaker isn't going bad. Those can be fun to replace depending how old they are. Yeah, well, it sucks that ours is kind of crummy because I was thinking about buying an AC unit this year, but if it's gonna be janky. If Johnny's group comes back, is about it? Yeah, and from my understanding, they're probably not coming back. Otherwise, yeah, I thought, man, maybe I should just let Johnny's group kill her, you know?
Howdy.
Hey. But if they're not gonna be around... I did genuinely consider it. Like, if they grabbed her and did something lethal to her, I probably would have died. Heaters usually draw tons more AC. In my experience, depends what size AC it is, though. Yeah. I would just get a small one and just use it to, you know, for my room, basically. But, yeah. I have a mini fridge in here, too. It's been there for, like, 2 or 3 years, so... Have my COVID mini fridge. I think the boys' room has 3 to 4 gaming rigs in it now, so I think that because they were all playing computer games together is why it tripped. And that's and one of the reasons I was thinking about getting an AC, because I also would like an air purifier, because it gets really smoky in the summer, especially the late summer, depending on, you know, wildfires. And I'm like there's a little bit of smoke and my eyes start itching so bad and I'm so miserable. And if I can not have to have my window open and I can run AC. Oh, yes, it is. Here, I fixed it. If I can have my window open and not have to run AC, or not have to run a fan, not have to have my window open, and then I can run an air purifier in here, I can help get rid of that smoke that makes me so miserable. Is it better now, Harris? It's gonna be funny when that deputy gets her gun back and it's better than before. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Plus, I just like making things pretty, you know? I don't remember the name of the deputy who I got it from. I really want her to get it back. It did. It did. Yeah, that's why. I just had to move the slide down and then back up. I do wish we could mix and match the pattern of engravings. Sadly, Red M does this really weird thing, or just Red Dead does this weird thing with like the files for the engravings and stuff like that, where they have them all layered on the same PNG. They just have them different colors. So you'll have like every engraving is on one file. They're just different colors, so they can like color key it in. It's like to save space, I guess, but it's unfortunate because it makes it difficult to manipulate for games like this, you know?
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right.
Is that John?
Customizing a weapon?
Sure am.
What you customizing?
Schofield.
Yeah.
I just wish that I could change the color of the sights without doing that front blade. It's a bit tacky if you try and make it stand out too much. Watch him steal it from me the moment I turn around. Don't mind me, I'll manage not to point this at you.
All right. Sounds good.
I think that looks pretty nice. I haven't had one like this before. Pretty classy, I think. I must admit I've been looking at I've been looking at how much it would cost to Cerakote guns because I've seen some cool options and stuff, and I'm like, oh, maybe I would enjoy something like that. Simple and not too showy. Yeah, exactly. Like, I want it to look nice, but not super flashy and gaudy, right? I am looking. There's the Ruger LCP Max. It's supposed to be better than the first Ruger LCP, which my dad has, and I hate that gun. I hate that gun so much. You have to, the trigger pull on it is really hard, and so it actually hurts your hand to pull back the trigger, and your finger is so far back that when it goes off, it's super snappy, and it just feels like it's breaking your hand. And then on release, the trigger like release likes to pinch you, which I've heard some people have been able to fix with filing down. So the first Ruger LCP, you know, it's tiny. It's definitely super small, but it's it's not, you're never going to want to take it to the range and play with it, practice with it, or anything like that. It's just icky. But I watched some reviews on the LCP Max, which is just a little bigger. And my state has gone stupid and said, oh, you can't have more than 10 rounds, so I can only have the 10 round magazine in there. Never mind the guys running around my town with the Glocks with a switch and the, you know, the extended like 50 round mag. Never mind those guys, right? I'm the one who has to follow the rules. But yeah, I mean, I could show you a picture of someone running around in my town with that, what I just described. I'm not even making things up. I'm not even exaggerating. But they have one that it's the rose. It's kind of cool. Like, the slide is done in this dark bronze kind of metal shiny coat, and then it's got coppery roses engraved on it, which is kind of pretty. And I don't know. Like, maybe if I get one, I'll get the pretty one. It does cost like 30% more, 50% more, but it's not a super expensive gun to start with. It'd be kind of fun to get the pretty one. The one thing I don't like about it is that they had to write the Ruger Rose on the top of it. Just like, why? Why? I need tacky writing to tell you what the name of the gun is. Hopefully, Everett reaches out to me. Bet he forgot and is chilling in Thieves. Well, yeah, I'm gonna start riding back that way just in case. But yeah. So I heard any more from EMS? What do you mean? I had my onboarding the other day. I can go in and ride with people. I messaged yesterday to ask people to do it, and then when people said, yeah, come on, I was already too tired to bother getting it. So I did not.
Yes. Tell me what do you say, hello?
Oh, no. I'll probably just, I don't have to schedule it. I mean, I can, but I'll probably just be posting into our chat thing saying, "Hey, anyone take me tonight?" But I am prioritizing stuff here. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not really planning on doing a lot long term with No Pixel Harris. So, like their cop and stuff, I probably won't ever do cop there. I don't know. It depends. But right now, I'm just not feeling it. Not until stuff resolves. Yeah. It's just not worth it to invest that kind of time. Oh my goodness. I clean my guns, man. It's embarrassing. Yeah, basically, Harris, because I'm not already in there, I can't see a single wrong thing with waiting, you know? Because I like cop RP, but what I like is doing detective stuff and patrol, like, with a partner. Patrol with a partner, where you're not just ping chasing, but, you know, actually having time to do traffic stops. Like, traffic stops with a partner are so much fun. Especially if people want to roleplay with you, you know? It's so much fun when it's like someone who you know OOC and you get to mess with them. Like, I remember when we stopped one of the DiCenzos. I remember when I stopped Disby. What drives me crazy is doing traffic stops and then 77s. 78s. Yeah, it's slowly getting that way, but the newness is a bit difficult right now. Yeah, I don't plan to be involved in it for a long time. If ever. And honestly, if I do, it might not be with Saffron. I don't know. You know, I think one of the things that I like about this horse is when it gets dirty, it just gets darker. It doesn't get really muddy, flecked looking as much. I think that's one of the things that I like about this horse. It almost looks better sometimes when it's dirty. Yeah, my main thing, Harris, with no pixel is I need something to do. Something to feed me RP. You know, a reason to be on. So EMS should fill that. But we'll see. Let's see if I can get into the flow with it. Because it at least puts you out there. Gets you involved in stories, theoretically. Or gives the opportunity to. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing that. Ah. Yeah, so let's see. Here's, like, I was looking at different Cerakote type stuff, and a lot is tacky. I don't care for it, but there's some stuff which, I'll see if I can find the one that I really liked the look of. Like, this is kind of cool. But also it looks like it could have been done with acrylic paint. So, I don't know. I just like, there's another one that I liked. That just looks nice doing that. I think I'm gonna put a silver trigger on mine. Yeah, I like simple. I don't like it overdone. I'm trying to find. I did see one that was done up quite a bit that I liked though, and it was. I'll see if I can find it in here. This is that's a cool concept. I like that concept right there. I don't know if I'd want that on mine, but I like the concept. Kind of fun. I think that looks nice, but it's not my style. I don't like it when it makes them look like toys, right? The shark teeth on a 1911? Yeah, that would probably go better. And then it's kind of cool when they do stuff that's like Except for this looks too much like a Nerf gun. I don't want it to look like a Nerf gun. I kind of I like this kind of just weathered, bronzy look. Where is that one? There's one that was made to look like it was copper. But their image was low quality, which made me sad. And I think sometimes the Cerakote looks bad on the handles. Like it just doesn't look good on the grip there. Because it's a polymer, so I don't know if it just doesn't adhere as well. It just doesn't cover the same. Oh, no, that's not it. Similar colors, but that's not the one I'm thinking about. See, like here, I just don't think that the coverage... Like, look at the coverage on that, on the orange. It just looks weird. It doesn't look very good. I like how when I look back to the stream from drawing, you're just looking at guns. Wait, here, is that ruby thread? Yeah. Let's get out of the way while we wait for a... Well, let's go to thieves, actually. Let's go to thieves. Like, I think it looks really bad on the grip on this one. Like, look at this kind of Mandalorian style thing. I think that's cool. I've seen better ones, though. So tacky. Like, it's really easy for it to just be tacky or gaudy. That's a nice texturing all over there. No, where's the one that I liked? I must have gone by it. It was kind of like this one, but it's not this one. It had like a more traditional scroll work look up here, but it had these colors, which I really like. I have a little bit of like scroll work look up here. Lola, oh my goodness. This is my gun, Lola. They think of in Firefly, Jane. He talked to his gun. He called it Vera, I think. See, I like the more 80s movie style futuristic tech look, all gray and blocky. I like stuff that makes it look steampunky. Honestly, that's what I like. I like I like stuff that just puts it into that edge of like fantasy-ish, or you know, like kind of battle worn, kind of Star Warsy looking. You know, like sticking a big old scope on a broom handle Mauser and calling it Han Solo's gun. Wheel guns and gear. Yeah, but like, here, I'll show you. I'll show you. I think it depends. Cause like, yeah, no, I think like my P365 is not a good candidate for that kind of stuff, but was kind of curious what people have done, you know? But something more classical looking, like in 1911, because it actually is a 100-year-old gun, I think has a little bit more potential. And I mean, I went to the coolest gun museum I've ever seen, you know, while I was gone, and seen kind of like what's possible with stuff, and it's just incredible, you know. Oh, maybe the one I'm thinking of was actually a Ruger. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means, Harris. I'm not that gun literate. Ah, I found what I was thinking about. Oh, mine? No, that's the 6 hour P320, the one developed the full size for the military. Mine's the P365, which is this small. It's like a little compact. It's like the Shield or a Hellcat in size and stuff. Yeah, no, yeah. No, it's supposed... I read some of that stuff and I got a little worried, and now it's kind of a meme for SIG. That's just what they do, but it should be fine. This is the one I was thinking about. This Ruger, which the Ruger actually kind of has this kind of cool... I don't know, something about this styling here is slick, but I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if they had scroll work done or if that's some sort of stencil, but I thought the overall look of this is really nice, but I would want the trigger to be at least copper or something. I think this looks really nice. It's a really bad picture though. There's something about the styling that's a little bit more classic, though, and I think lends itself towards like futuristic or old. These? They're unit. I was looking at them today, and they're like under $300. Some of them. Not the one I want, but the LCP Max. Hang on. No, they're not. Here, I'm gonna sign out of gun brokers so that no private information. But there was a... No, they have their this is their 75th anniversary one, and it's like $329, $319. I was looking at I was looking at this one, which is more. But that just looks cool. I like this metal here. I like what they've done with it. I don't know what you're talking about, Steve. Best ever. They dropped since then, but I had to get one for my security job. You had to get one of these? They didn't have you carry something full size? Maybe maybe you're thinking of a different Ruger. Cuz these are like these things are so tiny. Like they fit in the palm of your hand. I don't know if there's an image. They gave you choices? Okay. This one seems like an odd one to have you use for security. The P365 is... Sorry, what was that?
I was just asking how you were doing today.
I'm alright.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know, have we met before?
I'm not sure. I haven't really been in the state too much for the last 2 months, I guess. So we could have met a while ago and I wouldn't know.
Well, I'm horrible with faces and names, so... But my name's Wayne Castle.
It's not ringing a bell. My name is Ruby Thread.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
I tend to stay
Well,
with
nice to
people's
meet
hair.
you.
Likewise.
Yeah, that's it's normally a safe way to go about it.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that are safer than other things. A lot of people in this place don't ascribe to them either.
Has any of the bastards been around today?
I'm hoping and waiting to meet with them right now, but I don't know when they're going to be back here.
No, I haven't seen them today.
Yeah.
I was just stopping through checking the job board.
All right. You been in these parts long?
A few months.
Huh.
Not too terribly long.
Yeah, figures why we haven't met before then, because I haven't been around for the last couple.
Yeah. Well, good luck with your meeting with the bastards.
Thanks.
Yep.
In my job, if I use it and the law take it, and the CO, the commanding officer, CO, doesn't replace yours, or the company doesn't replace yours, so I want simple and cheap. That's, yeah. No, because if you have to, the police will probably use it, or take it for evidence, right? That's kind of frustrating and not really fair that your company would not at least help with the cost. Like, I don't know. I know. I was looking at like little tiny J-frame, like hammerless single action, or yeah, single action. No, double action. Hammerless double action J-frames, like little revolvers, like the five shots. Yeah, I mean, I figured, you know, I'm obviously not working security, right? So it's less of an issue. Like, I'm much less likely to ever have to use mine than you are. So I don't have to worry about that too much. If I ever do have to use mine, I have a lot more to worry about than losing it. That's something I pray never, ever happens. But if it comes to it, I don't want to be in a situation where I could have done something and didn't because I just wasn't prepared. But yeah, I got my SIG right after I got that stimulus check from the government. When I went and I went and used it on. That's one thing that was wild to me, Harris, about traveling through all these US states, right? Was that I was fine. I didn't have to worry in, Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, Virginia, stuff like that. But places where I would most want to, be able to protect myself, like Minneapolis, Illinois, I kind of infringed on because my permit doesn't reciprocate with those states. Mainly ones that don't have constitutional carry. California. I sure hope they don't forget about me. Yeah, because I can't even begin to think of a situation where it would be of any use to me locked in a safe under the seat, unloaded, Or get caught by law. Yeah, if they get caught by law, that's going to be frustrating. I literally logged in and started stream so we could have this meeting. Okay, it won't be their fault if that's the case, but, Yeah, I mean, have the fingerprint scanner, but it's still not accessible, especially not quickly. Especially not in a car where you're traveling, so you got a bunch of stuff packed in around you. I keep hearing an owl. Where are you? They go, ooh, ooh. I mean, how about just, braces and stuff? Pistol braces become safe and legal if you pay the ATF. It's unsafe unless you pay a bunch of extra money to the government. And the stuff with the regulations are always stuff that actually makes things safer because they provide more control, more accuracy. So you're not hitting stuff you don't mean to. Yeah, probably a good idea. Now he has to get a SIG. Got him all worked up. Private Detective Bureau poster. Stottlemyre? Captain Stottlemyre! Isn't that the captain in Monk? I feel like that's the captain in Monk. Yeah, it is. Services offered: private security, matrimonial investigations, corporate fraud and theft investigations, missing persons investigations, surveillance services, as well as other crime prevention and private investigation services. Contact Bureau Office. Employment inquiries encouraged. Alright, think of something real quick.
Does it have horses?
Hey, Cyber Bob. Thank you so much for the 26 months. Man, you've been on a streak for that whole time. That's crazy. I really appreciate you. Hope you're having a... Well, I know it's morning for you. Hoping you're having a good day so far.
I'm sure he is. Howdy again.
Howdy. Oh, man, I want to have this meeting. I really hope we can have this meeting.
We might need to go back to Limpany.
What's at Limpany?
Oh, what's that?
What's at Limpany? It's a burned out town.
There's a group of people that are rebuilding it.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, the idea is to be something like Thieves or Van Horn, but centrally located. A lot of work out of there if you're into that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't feel like it's the best location, though. Van Horn is defensible. Thieves is defensible. I've had shootouts there before. It's, you can work your way around the town, but...
Oh yeah, it's open and it's close. That's for sure.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna hide there, is I guess what I'm saying.
Yeah, not impossible, but if you ever I said, if you ever find your way out that way and want some work, there's plenty to be
Pardon?
had.
I'll consider it.
All right. Take care.
You too.
We need to go to Limpany.
You folks
need
have a
ammo.
safe trip.
So friendly. So nice.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you like a coffee? I noticed you were waiting out here.
I wouldn't say no to a coffee, I suppose.
Of course, no worries.
He's just really nice.
I usually wait out here whenever I need to.
Need to what?
No, well, I'll need to wait for a telegram, of course. It's the only thing I
Yeah.
would wait for.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Of course, you have a fancy night.
A fancy night. He's just really nice.
It's Stephen Taylor, by the way. I'll be working over at the bar, so if you need anything else, you can always come.
Nice
just-
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm Ruby. Stephen Taylor. It's not mixed up with Steve Tyler. Yeah, Steven Tyler used to hang out in town that I kind of lived nearby. But he just looked like another one of the homeless hippies, so you might not realize it was him. I was watching Vert's Wallaby send off earlier. I almost forgot what old kid was like. Yeah, he was completely different. It's crazy. And then you think about like how Saffron would feel watching that. Just so defeated, you know, because like she knew that was the path he was on, you know, that if he survived, that was basically, I mean, that was the worst that Saffron thought could possibly happen to Wallaby is what happened to Wallaby. Like in every aspect. And she told him at the beginning that that was the path that he was on. You know, it's a good story, right? And Saffron having someone who's been redeemed from a dark past, she cares about that kind of stuff a lot. I have a feeling that if she met him right before the end, he would have told her to run away from him. Yeah, something like that. Honestly, it would have been cool to have a scene like that. But at the same time, I feel like he might have done that, or he might have tried to kill her. Just because she probably would have too much of an emotional impact on him. And he'd want to destroy that. He went very kind of Sith-like. And I know Vertigo's a Star Wars nerd, so that's probably intentional. Remember my mom stole my dog. My mom stole Cinder. Cinder's not up here. I just have Dune and Cashew. Maybe, yeah. He might have gone for another attempt to try and goodness, Torch. I'm like looking at that and I'm confused about what you're talking about, and then I realize it's your punny jokes again. At least Walby never slaughtered a school of younglings, or maybe he did. Who knows? Also funny, Wallaby trying to give Saf a SESD document folder because at first that's the only document folders. Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say, was he might try and corrupt her again, but that was his best attempt, was trying to get her to take the document folder, and she refused. She wanted it, yes, but she refused. Do you remember when he just screamed randomly, "I don't want your bananas"? Because I tried to hand him a bunch of bananas. But Law walked up right then, and he just screamed, "I want your bananas." Aw, Torchshot, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I'm gonna at least do a ride by in Limpany. Maybe talk to people there. Bet if he'd had the chance, he would have kidnapped you for a final interview sort of thing. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, honestly, the times when Verts and I actually cross paths is super rare in RP. Like, unless we're actually making the attempt to meet with each other, we just don't. Like, when Boyd was interested in Saffron. I think it's because I tend to be getting on right when he's getting off for the majority part. But I know, it'd kind of be interesting to see what some of their last conversations could have looked like. I just know that it would have been very, very sad for Saffron. Because she never, you know, wished ill on him, right? She wanted the best for him. Then he just threw his life away. I know, every time you've gone to Van Horn, Waldy would have left it for some reason. Yeah. Go home to your kids and raise them to not be me. He'd probably say something like, "I know you wouldn't let them turn out like I have," something like that. Cause she tried. But you know, obviously, it wouldn't be a very interesting story had Wallaby seen the light way back when, right? I thought, what is attacking me? It's a coyote just running up.
I thought they're coming at some point. So we got Cecil, myself,
howdy, howdy.
Roger, Casey.
Hello there.
Hattie.
That's 4. Hattie, and then Wayne. Oh, who's this? Hello. Look at that horse.
Hello?
Holy shit.
I'm Ruby. I just met someone in town who said that stuff was happening here, so I just came by to see it for myself.
Oh.
Someone
Hey,
take this fucking
Things are
ammo and
happening
shit
here.
I have. I'm gonna go
There's
love
so
it.
much
There's
happening.
there's about to be a
We're
Bye.
trying to rebuild the place.
there's
Yeah,
probably gonna
that's
be a
what I
shootout
heard.
here very soon.
Oh, I'm gonna leave then, because
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm incredibly wanted.
Bye.
Yeah. Come back at a later time.
I hope I wasn't forgotten about. All this being said, I'm glad Saf left the crossing. There'd be no real story for her to get chased down by randoms that never knew her other than just because. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped playing her, Harris. It just, you know. The crossing wasn't exactly kind to her, or even Rip either. She'd feel no duty to stay. Wait a second. Is that him? Howdy.
Hello?
Oh, I said howdy.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. I just, I'm wondering if I recognize that man in there, but I don't want to be rude and interrupt him with his telegrams.
Severett?
Oh, just the person I'm looking to meet.
Ruby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Serendipitous.
Yeah, it's business took some time, then we had to deal with something else.
It's
We're just about to head to
understandable.
Thieves. There you go.
I can head that way now, or I don't care where we meet. But I can head down there.
Yeah, we can meet at Thieves Landing.
Alright, I'll see you down there.
See ya.
What, Harris? Well, that's a happy coincidence there. Yeah, right? I know, isn't that weird? Is this the place you... Nope. There was one spot in this river where you can actually cross without going underwater, and I lost it. I haven't been able to find it. You should have seen Coco's stream earlier. I love that nerd Coco. So funny. Well, good, because I was about to head back to Thieves and start browsing Gunbroker live again. I was going to complain about prices. I'm going to go, here's what I want. Here's how far it is out of my price range. The moment you catch yourself saying that's only 25 grand. Nah. I don't dream that big. I might look at a certain type of car and say that. Ugh. I wish I could have a project car so bad. I just can't. That might have been one of the new gang. Nah, stuff I want is like, it's under $3,000, but it's usually under $2,000. Yeah, what was it? I was looking at these just for fun. For fun, I was looking at like one of these. But I went to Cabela's and I saw one of their other guns. And I think that this so-called pearl grip is actually like just a graphical wrap. It's not even like a resin, swirly resin or anything. It's a graphical wrap, I think. Which, if that's the case, really sucks. Like, because it doesn't look like it is on this one. But it's hard to tell. What? A Heritage Rough Rider. Yeah, they're really popular just as plinkers, you know. But I thought it'd be fun to have something. I wanted one of the ones with the white pearl. But maybe these are different, because like Hickok 45 had one and it looked nice. But it's hard. It's so hard to tell what's like. I don't mind if this is a swirly plastic thing, so long as it looks decent. But if it's a plastic wrap, and so what I really want is a I wanted one of these 22 like mare's legs, and I was kind of going back and forth like, the Heritage one looks so cool, right? It's got this kind of like this effect on it, and it's got the wood stock and everything. But then I watched a review and they said that the wood stock is actually a fake. It's not even real wood. It's like some kind of composite with a wrap on it or something. Which for me kind of ruins the whole thing. Like, why can't you even put cheap wood on there? And I saw some of their Rough Riders at Cabela's and they looked like they had fake wood on the grips too. So, you know, if that's going to be just slightly less expensive than a Henry mare's leg, 22 mare's leg, then I might as well get that one. It just doesn't have, like, I would much rather it have a steel or brass receiver than just be the black. It's cool, but the Heritage one is like cowboy gun cool, you know? The Heritage is it just looks nice. So it's really upsetting to me that the furniture isn't real wood. I don't think they've been around super long, so I don't know if you'd find just the receiver and stuff. They're not super expensive, you know. Look at that. 358. Like, I don't know. And theoretically, I could make my own wood furniture for it. Like, my dad's a luthier, you know. He can do all the woodworking stuff if I actually get him to sit down and do it. But, like, it's just cool. It has, like, this isn't an actual case hardening. It's a coating, so that might chip off and not look nice. I don't know. I just like the way this one looks. A lot. I like it more than the Henry. It's more fun looking than the Henry. here comes the problem of the other thing I really want. Which, you know, is a chiapa. Oh, here we go.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
How you doing, Miss Ruby?
I'll be honest, not the best.
Oh, what's going on with you?
Well, I'd like to discuss something, but I would really like for the details of what I want to discuss not to get out in any way, shape, or form.
If that's the case, it won't leave the three of us.
All right. So, the other day, I heard that TJ, I don't know if you know him. I think you should.
Yeah, I know TJ. Eye patch, black hair.
Yeah. Do you know that he was hurt real bad lately? See, I've been gone. I've been gone for about a month and a half. And he likewise had taken a few weeks outside of the state. And he came back and was immediately picked up by Waggy, Ramy, and Jesse. And they took him out in the woods and they fanned him down and left him for dead. Apparently, one of the reasons is because he, quote unquote, ratted to them, to all of you. But that's not the point.
Ratted.
Yeah, you asked who was here when someone got robbed. He detailed it in his telegram, and they decided that he ratted. So they robbed him after he helped them after something. And then he found them all shot down, I think after an interaction with all of you. And he made a snarky comment, and so that's why they picked him up and tried to kill him. I had beef with Waggy before, and I decided to be the bigger person. To walk away from it. Because it was right here at this fire that I went to walk away from him saying something stupid, and he decided to shoot me in the back. He mostly missed, of course. But the point is, lots of people would have killed him for that alone. I chose not to. But now, after what he's done to TJ, I want to kill him. The problem is that the hats, as you might have noticed, have not been around. I am in a gang, but without any support. As such, knowing that you have previously had beef with Waggy, I would like to offer $5,000 to have him brought to me, or something along those lines. It's up to you how involved you want to be. But I want to put that dog down.
I mean, I will tell you, it won't change much for me considering I'm still at war with him as we speak.
And that's what I wasn't sure of. I wasn't sure if you're still warring with him or if you were in that sort of situation where you didn't want to allow things to flare up. You know?
No, I'd say at the current moment, the war's the thickest it's ever been. I'm unsure if it will continue. We just had a gunfight recently. I'm not sure if it is continuing after that gunfight. I guess it's up to how the next interaction with them goes, whether it's a conversation or if it's going to end up in another gunfight. But if it's if it continues, if it turns into a gunfight, yeah, sure, I'll bring them to you for $5,000.
All right.
I got your telegram. You got usual hours you're around or usual days?
I got times I can try and be around. It's just been hard. But I will say that if that's the case, and you find yourself needing another hand, I'll ride with you against him. That's up to
I'll
you.
keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll speak to my folks about it. About that. Howdy. Oh, it's Dahlia.
How's it going?
It's going all right. Dahlia here rides alongside us. She's been helping us out in the war and pretty much every other job we do.
If it's something that we're able to accomplish, I don't plan on making myself available for retaliation if things fail. So, well, at least not until the hats are going to be around again, if that makes sense.
That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I can't let something like this happen without a response.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Well, I don't think you're gonna find him anywhere south of Coulter on his lonesome. And if he's in Coulter alone, it won't be for very long.
Is that where he's staying?
That's right, Coulter.
Shame, because I wanted to dump him on top of the glacier.
Oh, well, if you do want to do that, you got a shortcut there.
Might have to figure something else out.
Yeah. But like I said, if this supposed war with him continues and it gets worse, and yeah, sure, I'm fine with doing that for you. I can send you a telegram if we accomplish it, but
Yeah.
if somehow we negotiate a peace with them, then I'll be sure to let you know if that happens too.
Yeah, that's understandable. But, you know, if you don't mind taking it one step forward, that's an easy $5,000.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely something to think on and talk to my people about, but
Yeah.
like I said, not much thinking for me to do if the war does properly continue with me and him.
Good to hear.
And TJ, what's his condition?
He's going to be taking a long time to recover. He got shot 6 times. I can't even eat solid food right now.
First day back, and he's already back on the mend, huh?
Yeah. He hadn't been around, and he got picked up and murdered over an offhand comment after they screwed him over. You know, while we're at it, Remy and Jamie can go down too. They used to ride with us.
Oh, Jesse McKinley, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. They used to ride with us. I'm still wanted for helping break him for helping break Remy out of prison and keeping the law off his back multiple times. And for him to turn around and do that.
Yeah.
They've never been good with their loyalties.
No, they never
Sounds
have
familiar.
been. Yeah, it's funny how it works. You know, at one point, the McKinleys were at war with Wakey. Ramy literally kidnapped Wakey and he gunned his ass down maybe 3 months ago. And now they're riding together.
Gross.
Yes,
You know,
yes, it
I've
is.
actually, you know, if you can get me all 3 of them, I don't have it yet. I'm close. I'll get you 10,000.
10,000 for 3 shitheads.
I'm pretty mad.
Yeah, I mean, all right to you. It's,
I'm pretty mad, and I have ways to make lots of money. So,
yeah. No, that's fair. That's understandable. Anytime my folk get hurt in any similar fashion, I just get just as upset. They came to Thief Landing, they picked up Jesse Gold alone and shot him down. He's one of mine.
yeah, Waggy is very brave when he's got 5 friends by his side and 1 person unarmed in front of him.
Yeah. It's about a week later we found Waggy, Jesse, and a new member of his group named Sydney. Took him out west and shot Waggy, and Sydney left Jesse McKinley standing.
Yeah, it sounds like we're past leaving anybody standing.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, trust me. I don't blame you. Unfortunately, after getting out of Siska as of recent, after that long ass stint, I'm still trying to shave off the rust and get my group back together proper. Just need to get the ball rolling, I suppose.
Sure. Well, you've got my telegram. right now I am really struggling.
Yeah, I
So,
understand.
I'm good to offer a hand if you need it.
Very well. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Like you said, I got your telegram. If they shot TJ, you reckon if they come across you, they're gonna shoot you?
That's what I don't know. It's possible. But I haven't had much interaction with all of them. Not for a while. With
I'd
them, it
imagine.
seemed like it was something personal over something TJ said. TJ has a smart mouth. I understand that. But I also know that he wasn't smarting off when they had him alone. You know, he's not that stupid.
Yeah.
He knows when to
Yeah, no.
shut up.
Makes sense. I reckon if they do ever find you on your lonesome, they'll take you somewhere and they'll ask you about what they did to TJ and ask if you want vengeance, ask if you want to retaliate. And if you even hint at a yes, they're just gonna gun you down.
You're probably right. Waggy was paranoid after he shot at me down here.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
You know, I had a bolt action on my back. I scrambled to get my hands on it. I didn't want to shoot everyone standing around this fire, so I ran up behind and jumped on the roofs back there. I wasn't sure if everyone was on his side and going to start shooting at me too, or what was happening, but I had an opportunity where I was standing on that roof right behind me, and Waggy was looking the other way, where I could have just put that bolt into his brain multiple times. Oh, the things we grow to regret.
Yeah, tell me about it. The boy used to sit around this fire and act like a friend of ours. But, you know, for Jack Kettleman, he flipped on a dime.
Oh yeah, no, I know, because I was starting to ride with his outfit right before that happened, and then he just poof, abandoned everyone.
Yeah.
And then came back a bigger jerk than he'd ever been.
Yeah, he takes after that, man. You know, I haven't seen his original folk, his original posse, Cook, Winsome, and the others.
Yeah, I think it's because they all have more sense than he does, and they're tired of it.
Yeah, perhaps.
I think they tried to make it work with him. I was smart enough to get out.
Yeah, good on you, honestly.
Yeah.
Then this, let's say this does happen, you end up getting retaliation on him and he no longer makes yourself available. You reckon it'll continue on a war once your friends come back?
I don't know. I don't even know if they're coming back.
Yeah, they were back for a little bit. I'm not sure if you were with them. Before I went to Siska, just on the edge of Thieves here, I ran into Lola and Norman just after a Rhodes Bank job.
I think that was probably shortly after I left for a month straight. But
Yeah, probably.
yeah, like I said, we used to be around every day.
Yeah, trust me, I remember you guys would be down here in Thieves every day. I had a good relation with Lola and all that. See, even since before she had a proper crew called the Black Cats, when it was just her and a few other people running around.
Yeah, it's a shame to see things, you know.
Yeah, shit happens, I guess. Well, I do wish TJ recovery soon and well.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to hear me out.
Absolutely. Thank you for
figured
coming.
we've always been more or less respectful towards each other.
Yeah. Your folk have been cordial to mine, and there's no reason not to reciprocate that.
All right, well, I'm gonna get out of your hair. You all
Very
take
well.
care.
Yeah, you as well.
Yeah, so Waggy picked up TJ right, like, literally 30 minutes after he got back. Yeah, it did. And took him out in the woods, talked a bunch of smack. Dune! I'm trying to talk to my stream right now, Dune. You need to be quiet. Took him out in the woods and talked a bunch of smack to him and then shot him down mid-sentence. It's really, like, from an in-character perspective, it's really enraging. Especially the way Remy flipped. Oh my goodness, we can get our hands on Remy. Yeah, that's the thing, is they probably will pick up Ruby if they can get the opportunity to. I don't know, Prone. It sounds like Remy is crappy with his loyalties in general. Because, as Everett just said, he apparently was picking up Waggy and trying to kill him, and now they're riding together. But Remy rode with the Black Hats consistently. Like, he was messing around with Lola for, like, 2 months. Ruby is still super wanted for helping him not get caught by the deputies. Multiple times. Yeah. Like, that huge shootout we had that went from Blackwater to Armadillo. That was all because of, I mean... Oh. That would be kind of fun. I mean, I'd be down for it. But I don't want to push, like, if they have a full group, I don't want to push their characters out of... No! I was too far away. I don't want to push their characters out of participation, right? So that's why Ruby's offering. And at least it would be someone to ride with while the Black Hats have kind of ditched her. I hope you don't get got alone till after you get a retaliation chance. Yeah, same. But who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll probably go into disguise just in case any word gets out. Well, that's what I was on to stream. So we got to talk about guns and then have that cool meeting. So a lot of built up. But yeah, the 1887s, Harris, I really wanted one. I still want one. And there was a bunch of Chiapas that were there, but they're expensive. Oh, they're really, really pretty, but boy, are they expensive. So maybe one day when I have a better job, but not anytime soon. I have my expensive Henry 1860, so. All right, let me find someone to raid. Any comments on Locke's fun night? I mean, did you guys watch the VOD? I did. We could kind of go over it a little bit. I did record, but let me see if I can pull the recording. Hang on. I know. I know. chat like, you don't have to lose toes, dude. Oh, so funny. Okay, let's see how much this works. I might have to not be able to play music. You really think that he'd have ran back into town though?
Oh, fuck if I know. He's...
Okay, hang on. Oh, I can do some music, I think. Oh, hang on. I'm not sure if this audio is tied to that one though. I'll wait for a second here. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to play. It's a cool track, but I won't be able to play it. Sorry. Okay.
Oops, sorry.
So basically, she came running up to me because I was at the ranch, right? And change this.
I wonder if he'd go to Thieves.
You might. Does he know anything about you?
Well, I don't see him here.
Right, does he know anything about you though, mate? Does he know who you run with? Does he know who you are?
He said he rides alone.
I know, but I'm asking if he knows anything about you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he asked me who I rode with.
Alright, so he might not be comfortable hiding out in Thieves. He might really just really go dark.
Yeah, I don't know. He also seems like the kind of guy that would go to Thieves just to gloat about it.
Alright, well, I mean, I don't know this state, so I'm gonna leave it up to you to decide where to go. I'm just tagging along for the moment.
Alright.
I'm making connections, mate, so this is one of the ways to do it.
Well, it's good to meet you. I'm Minnie.
Iris Locke. You can just call me Locke.
The best thing is that I've got my cattleman on me right now, not my navy, so...
I've got a Schofield on me, but I can whip out a bolt action if I need to.
Yeah, but what I was saying is that a cattleman is useful because it won't kill him. It'll just make him wish he was dead.
Right, right. I mean, you give him the old pop in the foot and let him walk home from somewhere super far away.
Yeah, I'll handcuff him and take his shoes, shoot him in the fucking ankles and leave him out there. Probably Roanoke, where all the cougars are. Maybe they'll eat him.
Right at the top of the falls.
Yeah.
I do have a long arm, but it's a bolt, yeah. There's a good chance your horse ran away from him though, so expect me on something else.
Where the hell would he go? He's probably looking for people doing ranch work. He was on McFarland's. Do you mind if I close my eyes for a minute? I'm seeing funny.
No, go ahead. I'll be waiting here. Walked along. Eh.
So you've only been in the cross in a few days.
Yep. Just a few days.
Yeah, it's pretty cutthroat out here.
Yeah, I think that's why my associates made their way out here.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that's why anyways.
Let's pick it up.
Yep.
Emerald's such a long way.
Hey, what? You didn't miss anything. I was just waiting for her to come back, okay? Look, when I'm playing alone and I don't have music playing, sometimes I make my own music.
I don't remember if he had an accent, so I'm assuming he doesn't, because if he did, I would probably...
Alright, I'm not gonna go over that bridge. I'll meet you on the other side.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't take risks like that unless my life depends on it.
I understand. I don't think there's any other ranches further out east, so he would either go to Valentine or maybe Pronghorn.
There's a small one out east, I think, judging by the maps. But it's really small.
I know there's at least 3 in the Heartlands, but Emerald's the big one.
You alright?
Sorry, I'm refilling my frickin' gun belt.
Oh, you gotta learn how to do that on the fly.
He took my rifle, so I will be taking that back from him. And my $140.
It's only fair.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we should strip him naked and leave him up near Coulter? Or should we leave him up in Amberino?
I mean, this is your show. Stripping naked seems a little bit extreme. I mean, here's what I scale it, right? I don't want everyone coming after me trying to break my neck. So if someone robs me, but he went and he made it personal when he decided to hit you with a gun. So...
Right. He made it personal. Not only did he hit me over the head with his gun, but he forced me to dance at gunpoint. So I think it's only fair that I turn the favor.
Yeah, this it's a little bit more than a straightforward robbery.
Yeah. If this had just been like a normal robbery, I would not be hunting him down right now.
I was gonna say I'm not exactly what you call a reasonable person, but when it comes to, you know, some robbery, a lot of people do it. It's best we're not starting wars over it. But if he's doing that sort of stuff, I mean, he's gonna reap the consequences, right?
You mean like...
He might be the type to scope out here too.
You mean like reading a book, Harris?
Oh, there's an Arabian there, and well, a ginger lass.
It's not him. He didn't have. He'll be riding a gray and white Norfolk. It's my horse.
I need to quit saying lass.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes, you know, I mean, haywire here. If someone stole him, he'd probably block them off pretty quick, you know. Yeah, I know. It's hard to tell whether or not he has. So, I'm just saying I wouldn't rely too much on him having the same horse.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I say check the telegrams and then we'll go see who's in that wheat field.
All right. Oh, there's a group of people right there.
Okay, that is. Who is this? Who are these folks? Did he just rob you? Are you?
Horse, you better get off my fucking horse.
Is that him right there?
Oh, sorry.
Is that him?
Stop the horse. Yeah, that's him. That's him.
You stop the horse.
So whoever that old guy right there, I watched this guy's stream and they were just chatting. They were friends, okay? they were And then he stole his horse, and then he got ran over by us.
Are you? Horse, you better get off my fucking horse.
Is that him right there?
Oh, sorry.
Is that him?
Stop the horse. Yeah, that's him. That's him.
You stop the horse, you're gonna get a bolt action to the back of the neck.
Shoot it. Shoot the horse.
Okay.
Come on, man. We don't want to shoot you.
Now I'm trying to hit the horse. There's one.
I knew he'd be at fucking one of the ranches.
You better stop running. You're gonna die, mate. Put your hands up.
Come on, man.
All right.
I want to shoot you. Well, she seems to.
Oh, I don't mind. You might want to get down and handle him. I'll cover you. You're not gonna say anything.
He's got problems with his ears.
He looks exactly what I expected someone named the kid to look like, down to the hat and the coat.
Had a little practice.
I'll be honest.
Just
I did not think we were actually gonna find him.
And I'll be honest, I was aiming more for the horse than I was for him, but you know.
It's because that one famous Billy the Kid photo. He's got an open vest and the hat.
This is him.
Huh?
Yeah, get him in cuffs.
Put your hands up.
Like, you know, like that.
Was he speaking before? Is he doing weird stuff now?
Whoops.
He was speaking. I guess he's playing dumb.
All right. Well, I mean, if he's gonna play dumb, he's gonna get treated dumb.
I'm so fucking shocked that. Hop on the horse, buddy.
That was funny.
We're gonna go on a little ride. I could care less about that other guy's fucking horse.
You kind of ran over the other guy too. You still have your rifle?
Why?
If either you speak and I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm speaking. So you don't talk, mister? You don't talk. I just watched you steal that guy's horse.
I mean, talking is the only way he's gonna get out of anything. So,
Yeah,
it's his choice that he's making.
I guess if he's not gonna talk, I'm just gonna fucking dome him up here in the mountains where nobody will find him.
Oh, and before this, she said she'd pay me to help her do this. So I wasn't like just doing this just to be a Billy Bad, but Locke wants to get paid.
Not the right guy since he's not talking. I mean, we just watched him steal that guy's horse, so
Like, mate, I don't care. I'm getting paid.
say this is justice.
Frowns.
Frowns. Buddy.
I didn't recognize him at first, but as soon as I saw him steal the fucking horse, I was like, yep.
He looked exactly like someone. He looked exactly like someone who's named Benji the Kid. Is exactly how I pictured him. Down to the hat and the coat.
I told you he was a ginger.
And the hair. Yeah.
Goodness.
I love making new friends.
I just wanted to clarify, right? Because there's a lot of people who will start a character and then they'll do anything to get in with a group. And they'll just do any edgelord thing that they have the opportunity to do. We'll specify. That's not it.
Have you ever been torn apart by a cougar or maybe a grizzly bear? I love how this Benji guy takes my journal, sees that I kill people, and then just decides to rob me and torment me anyways. That's the best part.
Exactly, Harris.
Do you run his pocket, see if he still has your stuff?
Yeah, I will once we get...
Yeah, if he doesn't, we might want to try and get it out of him, where he put it. I'm telling you right now, this can go really good or it can go really bad for you.
Different flavor of character.
She's right. Let's make sure we find somewhere incredibly remote. Somewhere full of predators, like bears, mountain lions, wolves.
Well, I don't think anyone's coming for this kid, so we'll have our pick.
Careful about the rocks. Yeah, there's nobody up here. I live up here. Nobody comes up here. Not even the law come up here, and they know I'm up here.
Good to know, mate.
I mean, what's another first degree attempted murder?
Literally took him to nowhere.
Doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm collecting those charges.
I don't know if you can go over there.
I was really afraid she was gonna have us go to this little witch's hut over here because that's like cougars, and I did not have confidence I'd be able to fight them off with my bolt action.
There's a nice big rock over here to the left. It's right up here behind the rock.
What'd you say?
There's a nice rock right here. This looks like a good a spot as ever to do it. At least search him. At least search him first before we go up to Coulter, like you were saying.
Train that bolt on him.
Well, I'll
That
train
works
this on
too.
him. Yeah.
Get off, man. Hop off.
You try
Don't do
anything.
anything stupid.
Yeah. Remember that bolt. I'm
It's
good
not
with
too
it,
far.
right?
Be over the hill on the poppy
You
fields.
know, my apologies. If I had something else, I would have used something else, but...
He does have my carbine. It's even tagged with my name on it. Oh, it is the right guy.
That's impressive.
Alright.
You know what? I feel kind of bad for you. I'll leave you like $10, alright?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
I mean, that's assuming that he survives whatever you choose to do with him here.
I mean, I really wasn't planning on him surviving. But if he does, I'm good on you.
Please don't kill me.
Let me get this straight. You read my journal.
Oh my goodness, the car's going.
I didn't actually read it. I saw like left people in the forest. I didn't actually fully read. I can't read
Saw
that
that
well.
I kill people, and then called me crazy, and then decided to make me dance anyways.
Mate, you actually read it, and then you made the decisions that you made
I didn't
after
fully
that?
read it. I didn't fully read it. I can barely read.
You know what the best part is? This is a cattle bit. You're not gonna die, fella. Honestly, I wish
Please
I
don't shoot
had a
me.
varmint rifle. I
Please,
really wish.
Please.
Don't shoot you.
I mean,
Please. I'll do anything.
Yeah, they've
anything.
ruined it, Harris.
Anything.
All right.
I'll bring you guns. I'll bring you rifles. Anything.
First, I want you to take your clothes off, except your undergarments. Leave those on. I don't need to. I don't need to see your little willy or nothing like that.
All right.
And remember, she's got a bolt. So if you decide to run, well, you're not gonna get very far. That thing will rip a hole through your head the size of your fist.
She just really likes evil laughing.
Right. The pants too.
Yup, and the gun belt. Toss that.
All right.
And the hat.
Alright, alright.
I'm being a bad guy. So did he go change clothes after he hit you? Or did he just put on a coat?
I think he just put on a coat.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. You know what?
You know, yeah.
Never put it back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take the gun.
Just take the boots off.
Yeah, the boots and the gun belt. You leave your pants on. I did not appreciate what I just saw. In fact, I think I'm traumatized.
Gun belt, mate.
Why am I taking all these clothes off? What's happening here?
Because you're at
Alright,
gunpoint
alright,
and she's
alright,
telling you to.
Alright. I'm just asking.
You do shit for fun, so do I.
What she's trying to say is because you made some very bad choices, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout this, I was like, man, he sounds kind of like he's an Aussie doing a New Yorker accent. It's because he is.
Alright.
Now what are we doing?
Now I want you to walk over there, just where I'm pointing. Alright, stop right there. Now dance.
Alright.
Let's see your best dance.
Alright.
I got him to slip up, Harris. Is that what you mean?
Come on, dance.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, look at
Wait, stop.
Come on, keep dancing.
Oh, stop. Relax. Oh my god. Stop that, please.
Alright. Put your hands up. Put 'em up.
Yeah, like when salsa gets ruby every now and then. Yeah.
I'm not done with you.
It's hilarious when it happens between from people who that's not actually their accent, right?
What's another attempted murder charge, really? I could care less. We're headed up to Coulter. I'm thinking, Adler's
Can I get my
Ranch?
clothes, please? I'm not gonna survive that long.
That sounds like a you problem, fella. You know where your clothes are. If you survive, you can go get them.
Salsa has gotten me to slip,
tackle
but Ghost...
a wolf or something like that. Maybe you can rip the skin
also-
off and wear that.
Yeah, you could gut the wolf and crawl inside it for warmth.
Yeah, I'm sure they, might smell bad on the outside, mate, but whew, inside. So, mate, this could be the last time that you get to talk to anybody. Maybe you want to tell us about yourself.
Yeah, tell us about yourself.
Maybe we'll find some empathy. Maybe we'll,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think he's nervous.
Yeah, I think he's nervous too.
We'll go around Rapides so that you don't have to go over the railroad bridge.
Like I'm not like I don't have an aversion to heights or something like that. Just something like Bard's Crossing's a bit extreme, you know?
I don't mind. It's nice scenery up here.
You get those gnats out of your ears yet, kid?
Apparently not.
I'm Benji.
Hi, Benji.
Hi. So I was a stable boy.
Oh yeah.
And then I got kicked a bunch of times, and people kept robbing me for the little money I had.
Ah, so you decided to rob other people like you.
Well, yeah, except yeah. I did.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it would have been different, mate, if you just stuck to robbing.
Yeah, or you could do what I do and just rob deputies specifically.
Yeah,
I've
it
done that
was.
2 times.
It's not even that though. I'm talking about the whole making it personal, starting to make a dance, hitting her, stuff like that.
If you hadn't done that, if you hadn't made it personal, I would not have even bothered chasing you down. I would have been like, well, just a normal robbery. He didn't make it personal. That's okay. I'll just go back to work. But since
See,
you
a
made
lot
it
of us
personal-
understand. A lot of us understand, right? We've been there.
Yep.
But there's certain things that you do that how does it benefit you to go smacking her around? All that stuff. I mean, it stokes your
swung my
ego.
hand, and she was too close. I didn't mean to whack her like that.
You made me dance at gunpoint.
Right, the dancing I did. The other thing, that was an accident.
Do you think you believe him on that one?
Nope. And honestly, I don't care because you still made me dance. You made it personal, so, I'm just returning the favor. I think you've got to keep something in mind, yeah? Not all the folks you rob, not all of us are just robbers. Some of us are a little bit more than that. Some of us torture and kill people on the daily.
Oh my goodness.
We go out this way?
No, I don't think so.
I think that's that ranch.
I mean, I haven't been out here yet, so I don't know. Could be ranch, could be Coulter. Never been here.
I think it's that ranch. So, do you just go ranch to ranch and rob people working there?
No, that was my first range.
Oh, well then you got unlucky, because I just assumed that you went ranch to ranch. That's why we went to...
That's why we went to Emerald.
Pronghorn and Emerald.
Ranches.
I guess you just got unlucky then.
I mean, it's double unlucky, right? I had been taking a nap there in the barn while I was doing some work, and I just woke up and saw you ride by on the horse, and then she ran up saying, "Hey, did you see that? Where'd he go?"
Yeah, so, I mean, I do have that to thank you for. I made a new friend. Thank you, Vidgie, for helping me find a like-minded friend. Someone to commit atrocities with. I love it when you find people like that. If you've got a coat or anything, gloves, better put it on.
I mean, I've got what I've got, you know? Gonna have to make do. Yeah. Yeah, this is it for now, so...
Yeah.
I'll be alright. Oh, great. Hang on. There we go.
Oh, yeah, I should probably put that on.
I just had to fix my coat.
So that I'm not freezing my throat as I breathe.
I just didn't think the kid needs to know or deserves to know what I look like.
That's why I haven't been saying any names. By the way, you were right, Benji. I didn't give you my actual name. But I don't actually care about another attempted murder charge. I'll let you know mine. It's Runa.
Keep saying attempted murder like I'm gonna tell the law about this.
Oh no, you might.
Hey! Doon, stop it.
Most parts. It's nice to meet you, Runa.
Look at them trying to be nice now.
Yeah.
I mean, He'd be crazy if he didn't start to change his tune, but I don't know if it's gonna be
He
timely
knows.
enough to save his skin. Skin that's getting pretty cold right now.
I just decided to do a recap on our little interaction. I hope you enjoyed it. I know we were mean. You can see my side over here now.
He just sort of went white as a sheet from here. I don't know if that's the glare off the snow or what, but he's sort of matching it.
The good news is if the wolves get him, they wouldn't even know.
I'm so happy you tortured me. I needed a reason to have a break. Oh, no. You didn't have to lose toes.
I think that's the point, mate.
Nice. And you were saying you can't play the main character. I mean, I still could have been a lot. I don't know. I still struggle. Benji done got wooden toes now.
Instead of ending with me on the floor, please. Anything.
What could you possibly
I was laughing at the fact because I'd never met you before, Nose. I don't know if we've ever RP'd together, but there was a couple times I was like, man, he kind of sounds like an Aussie trying to pull off a New Yorker accent.
Oh no, that's interesting.
And then I found your stream after I ended.
How many gems do you have?
Maybe over 1,000 left.
I'm sorry. Listen, I wasn't gonna bring it up. Icy. I was not gonna bring it up.
So, you have all this stuff. Where is it being kept?
Okay, but this is the character I'm playing.
If you
Listen,
supposedly have all
you'd
this.
think I probably pay attention to accents, right?
So a town full of law.
Full of law, yeah.
Where we'd have to
Seems
go.
like a trap to me.
I'm so rusty on this accent right now. I haven't done it for a long
How
time.
long you been doing this, mate?
A long time. A long time.
Hey, I didn't bring it up in character because I didn't want to accidentally
Hold
RP
up,
check an
there's
accent.
people- There's a lot of people out there.
Thank you.
And they're using their glass.
Glass. I'll need to broaden those vowels. I do think I could hear it. It's a very strong fake Oz. So sometimes I have Aussies go, wow,
I'm not sure if
she's
they're
more
following
Australian
or
than
not,
me.
but they were definitely interested.
Or they go, that's totally fake.
I think they noticed that he was not wearing his shirt.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. That was not law.
But I haven't played an
I've never
Aussie
been
character
out here,
for
mate, so I don't know the constitution of the people out here.
a long time, so I'm super rusty.
Outlaws.
Or call me a Kiwi. Yeah, I
Well,
get the
sounds
Kiwi
like It's our
calls.
lucky day.
They have to be careful here.
The only Kiwi accent I can distinguish is like the Taika Waititi type.
How you feeling, kid?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't feel my
I'll be
fingers on my
honest.
feet.
Now's most Americans, myself included, have a really difficult time distinguishing Kiwi accents, Aussie accents, and South African accents. They sound very similar to us. And until I actually am able to identify markers that can separate them, I'll probably, I should probably sit down and try and study it and get it better. My goal is always to fool people. You got a name for this group yet? No tonics. That's part of the fun.
Heaps of people.
Tonics wants to play.
I promise it wasn't personal. It's nothing against you.
Well,
Are you just mocking the fact that my stream was TBA gang or something?
all right. I'll tell you what. I'll make
Don't stab me. Please don't hurt me.
I'm
I'm already not gonna make it out the snow in the first place.
I do like a Southern American accent, and I do Irish and a Scottish accent.
I mean, there's about buildings here. You could probably strap some pine boughs to your feet or something like that.
Yeah, you could probably crawl to one of these buildings. What do you think?
Oh, are you playing some of the
probably
people
could.
doing stuff in Limpany, Tonics? I didn't realize.
Please.
Her laughing gets me.
Well, I think we give him a moment to contemplate his life up until this point. Maybe you and I have a word off to the side. Just let him stand in the snow for a few minutes. It's gonna start. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt his feet pretty bad to do that.
Yeah, you sounded good here. I was
Just
appreciating
just,
it.
Yeah, just stand there. homie.
Good job.
Here's fine. Just keep your voice down.
Yeah. Are you still planning on killing this kid?
I was planning on putting a cleaver through his head and leaving him out here.
I don't know. He's kind of pathetic, mate.
Yeah, no, he is. I guess we could just leave him like this, handcuff, and just leave him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can scam a bit more and let him know that the next time you see him, you expect some of those things he promised.
All right.
You know, something like that.
He's kind of pathetic, mate.
Otherwise, you can have a repeat. He is alone after all.
Alright.
Maybe you could take an unloaded gun and point it at him and click, you know.
Yup. Alright.
I would have been meaner here. I would have unloaded the gun and then actually dry fired it at the back of his head. As an evil criminal.
Yeah, I
here.
mean, it's got to put you out of your misery, you know.
I'll do anything. Anything.
I'm not even Australian, you know, Ember.
Please.
Are you not?
Please, I wanna die.
What are you?
Please don't.
Are you Kiwi?
Turn around. Face away.
Please don't do it. I'll do anything. Anything.
Face away from me.
Anything.
Now.
Please. Don't do it.
Dry firing is the most evil part. It really is. It's like,
Please.
I want to use that.
Anything.
You did this to
Right, but did you grow up in
I'll do
Australia? Because
anything.
I mean more of Australian as in grew up and that's your accent, right?
The rest of
You
your
ever
life.
do that shit to me again?
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
I will.
Because you learned Australian
You
English.
understand me?
So.
Yeah, I understand.
If I ever see you again, I expect some of those things you promised in exchange for sparing your.
So you probably have a very unique accent then. That's cool.
All right.
But I am still gonna leave you out here.
Can you uncuff me, please?
The goat almost got her. It would have been so funny, man. If that goat came up and got you while you were in cuffs, I would have absolutely lost it. I would have lost it. That would have been so funny.
Did he just collapse?
Looks like it. Are you feeling merciful? Because I'm not.
We can send an anonymous tip. Let them know there's some weevil out here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Good luck, kid. It's getting dark. The wolves are coming out.
My feet.
Oh my goodness. I know her laugh was killing me. If you guys haven't already, go check out Nas. He streamed this interaction too. It should be from just a couple days ago. And he had a really entertaining ride after we left him. So you should definitely go check that out. Like, it was crazy. It was very entertaining to watch.
Absolutely.
You'll see here the tip I went and sent.
Well, at the risk of sounding like a deranged psychopath, that was a lot of fun and very satisfying.
He was pretty scared.
The way he was whimpering.
Okay, that's rocks.
Oh, yeah, that's rocks.
No, self promote. No,
You're not
we're
supposed to rise
we
straight at
both
the
we
sides,
both
guys,
did
mate.
this. Please go ahead and post the link to your YouTube channel.
You follow our tracks.
Do you want to join the Discord and post it in there? Feel free.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely cold up here.
Because I wasn't streaming during this interaction. I just recorded it. Tonics, that's kind of what the Dead End Gang used to be. I had Cricket, my first Aussie character. She was built for that kind of group, but she never fell in with it.
Hello.
If you see a naked guy, we left him out there. At the ranch?
See
Yeah.
who?
If you see a naked guy out
Some
there.
people here who need to die.
Have I?
No, if you do see a naked guy up there.
And you
we
didn't
left
touch
him.
the graves up there.
No, of course not.
Okay. Wait, who is this?
Minnie.
Minnie?
You won't know me. My name's Locke.
Oh, good pleasure. We got worried that you might fuck with the graves up there.
No, no one's touching any graves.
No, I
Okay,
Just a kid who needed to be told to listen.
Yeah.
He's probably up there sniveling and whimpering in the snow.
Well, that walk down a certain good then, I'm sure.
It's getting dark too, so he would have gone along with my character Cricket way back in the day, but I deleted Cricket. Cricket was kind of like naive, illiterate, or I should say illegitimate. Oh, excuse me, are you legitimate? Are you legitimate? I mean, like, can you read and write?
While you do that.
All right. Verse Discord was shipping Benji and Cricket. The sniveling kid.
Boys, by the way. You don't think they are.
Yeah, Cricket was really fun. He might be rather bereft of insulated clothing. Has a nice set of iron bracelets, though. It's getting dark. Hope he can brave the wolves. And then I sent another telegram. Just giving a rough description. This is suspicious women exiting Adler's Ranch. I like listening to the typing, man. I hope you guys enjoy it. I like it. It's very satisfying. That's why I have a clicky keyboard. I really hope you keep using L and the law start thinking you're a serial killer. That'd be kind of funny. Whoops. Saw someone leaving the ranch. Yeah, on a black and a gray horse, basically. Mine sounds like a 1994 intervention sniper rifle being caught. But yeah, that is it for Locke stuff. Like I said, if you want to see what happened to Benji the Kid, you need to go check it out on Naz's stream and or his YouTube channel, which is pretty cool. As for me, I should probably go to bed. But I'm glad Naz came and hung out for that. So that's fun. Now I'll actually end stream, find someone to raid. Good night, mate. Good night. Alright, I will send you guys off to VT. We've raided like 40 times over the last, 3 years. Yeah, I was. I'm glad I got a little stream in. Still trying to get back on track. It's just so hard when you don't have regular people to do things with all the time. I'm always waiting on other people. It's just hard. It's just hard doing the solo stuff. I'm really struggling with the solo stuff, but like I said, projects being worked on and I can't wait to share with you what. But for now. I'm going to send you guys off to VT. He's playing his lawman. You guys all have a great night, and thanks for watching.